Take 2.5 seconds and drop your scent of the day. Hey besties, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Cheraye. Today we're talking about gourmand fragrances, and I'm gonna say gourmand-ish. You guys, if you know anything about me, I do not like smelling like pancakes. So let's get into this video. Okay, coming in no particular order. This one I have been absolutely loving. This is by the brand AKRO, and this is called Bake. This is like iced lemon pound cake. It's vanilla, it's sweet, it's sensual. I wear this to bed all the time. This is so good. You can mix it on top of other fragrances, underneath fragrances. It's good to wear as a standalone. It's got some rum, some whipped cream, brown sugar. This is about as far as I want to go when I say a gourmand fragrance. It's really, really good. When you first initially spray it, you get that burst of like a lemon zest, like a lemon tart type of cake, pie, whatever you want to say. A little bit of the meringue in the middle. Oh my gosh, it's super good. From this brand, this is one of my favorites. Now this fragrance is still on my wish list. You guys recommended it, and I will tell you, you have amazing taste, as I tell you all the time. And if I haven't said it yet, take 2.5 seconds and drop your scent of the day, because you know I love to know what you're rocking. And if this seems like your vibe or your zhuzh, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Bianco Latte. Okay, I picked this up, I believe at the beginning or the middle of last year, and I still have just this sample, you guys. It's really, really good. It's on my wish list. This is sweet, it's vanilla, it's honey, it's a gourmand, rich gourmand. It's really creamy. Oh my gosh, it's right here in the zone of where I'm at. It has a great cupcake kind of vibe to me. It gives like cupcake, top of a wedding cake, like the whipped cream or the type of like buttercream that's on top of a wedding cake. Oh my gosh, that's what this smells like. I'm putting this on my skin. This is really good. Oh my gosh, it's soft, it's decadent. I love this. If you are a gourmand lover, this is definitely something I would recommend. 10 out of 10. It is good, darling. I move on. Now we know that we have Love in the Air coming up, right? Of course, it's one of my favorite. Yes, I'm gonna call it a holiday. It is a holiday over here, February 14th. I love love. Celebrate it how you want. Solo, with your spouse, booed up, bait up, family style, you and your child, you and your daughter, you and your son. I don't care how you celebrate it, but it's always good to feel love and then love on someone else. So I'm talking about this one by Amouage, and this is called Love Delight. This is really good. It's rose, ginger, cinnamon. It has orange, mandarin, jasmine, rose down in the base. It has a little bit of cacao, but it's sweet, but it's fresh at the same time. Like I said, pancake syrup and waffles, I don't want to smell like that. But this right here is really good. It's fresh in the beginning from the ginger. Then down in the base, you have the rum, you have the vanilla, and then it's something like a cacao, like a chocolatey something or other. It doesn't like really go there and stay, but you can definitely smell it in the dry down. This is definitely a way to go. Where would you wear this? This will be good on a date night. You don't have to wait to date night though. This is something I would just put on and rock. Date night or not, I would wear this for me. It's really good. I love that fresh burst of ginger right in the initial beginning, right at the top of the spray. It lingers there, it fades, and then it dries down and it becomes really soft, and the fragrance is so well blended. Shout out to Amouage, you did that. Another one is Cherry Ambition. I told you guys, I'm right here. Sweet, vanilla, brown sugar, whipped cream. Oh my gosh, those are the notes I'm absolutely loving. This is by the 7 Virtue. I sprayed this one time and was like, oh yeah, okay, I need a full bottle of that. This is so good. It's very simple. It's cherry, it's saffron, and it's vanilla. It's done so well, and it packs a really good punch. It's not just like a fruity, you know, lightweight fragrance. It's got some depth to it. It's got weight to it. And it's so good. Oh my gosh, if you like a Tom Ford Lost Cherry, if you like Latte di Cherry, which is another fabulous one, I did not bring it for today's video because I've been speaking about it all the time. It's definitely in that realm of a fragrance. You can pick this up at Sephora, so it's affordable, it's approachable, it will not break the bank, and the longevity is really good as well. This can be worn on a date night, a sensual date, a dusk till a dawn. Don't spray too heavy, don't spray too heavy. It's definitely an attention seeker, and it's kind of addictive. It makes you want to smell it again, and again, and it makes you want to spray more and more and more. So if you have not checked out Cherry Ambition by the 7 Virtue, I would highly recommend. This is not going to be here for a long time, but it's definitely here for a good time. This is Dolce&Gabbana Devotion. I did not bring the intense version. I left her where she lies, but I did bring over the original because this is that iced lemon pound cake. It's really good. When I first got it, I was like, girl, okay, really? Do you see this? The dent is denting. This is really good. It's like a candied lemon on top, orange blossom, rum, vanilla. It's really good. It kind of reminds me of that ice lemon pound cake, like when you bring it out. And I would be over my grandmother's after church sometime, and you know, after we'd have Sunday dinner, she'd make like a pound cake. And you know how you would take the, you guys don't get me to making up stuff, but I think it's like sugared frosting or something, and it was like icing, and you would just drip it on it and let it drip down and then let it dry, and it would get kind of like white and kind of flaky or cracky and hard. I'm not a baker, so don't ask me what these names are because I don't know. I would watch her and sip coffee with her. But yeah, that's what this is. So if you want something that's sensual, sexy, date night worthy, date night approved, girls night out, grab some attention, you know, command some attention, I would definitely think of something like Devotion by Dolce&Gabbana. This right here is really good. Let's talk about this brown sugar bombshell. You cannot go wrong. Now, I always recommend this to a person that's like, I don't really know if I like a Gourmand or not, because I get it. Gourmands are very different, and it just depends on what you like. This is brown sugar. This is vanilla. This has jasmine. I believe a little bit of patchouli down in the base. Amber. This is really good, and this is very easy to wear. It's very easy to wear. You can mix it with stuff. You can wear it on its own. It's got some musk, some tonka bean. This is Vanilla 28 by Cheraye. And we absolutely love this. The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. I say that all the time. Sometime, you guys, a quick 2.5. I had to learn this myself. When you buy fragrances, you can buy them, especially when they're new or they're just come out or something, and you go to spray it. I did this with my Santal, I don't know what it's called, Santal The Wedding by Cheraye as well. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's not giving any of the things that you guys said it was giving. Like, I'm not getting it. Like, what's tea? And they were like, you might need to sit it down for a couple months and let it macerate. I believe that's how you say it. And then come back to it and pick it up and spray it. And as it developed from sitting there, the notes have blended, then you'll be able to get a different scent profile. And it's true. So sometime if you smell something when you first get it, maybe give it a few moments or months to sit and then go and try it and see how you like it then. But I always recommend Vanilla 28 because this right here is really good under fragrances, on top of fragrances. And this mixes so well with any of the cherry fragrance that you've ever heard me talk about. Tom Ford Lost Cherry, Cherry Smoke, Love Fest Burning Cherry, Cherry Hook by Gleam. I mean, all of those can get it. I love a brown sugar fragrance with a cherry fragrance. It just makes for the perfect date night. Let's talk about a recent favorite, and this is Bombon by the House of Beau. Now this is very different, and this is what I mean when I say different gourmand fragrances. This is considered on their website as a gourmand fragrance, but if I was spraying it, and when I initially sprayed it, I did not get gourmand from it because it didn't give me cake, it didn't give me like sweet vibes or anything like that. If anything, it gave me opulence, it gave me elegance, it gave me sophistication, rich, class. That's what I got from it. I would have never categorized this as a gourmand fragrance, but it is, and this is so good. If you haven't checked out the House of Beau, like, I'm gonna have it linked in the description box below. They also have amazing discovery sets. They have a great, there's a great girl. They have a great website where if you don't know where to go and you're like I was, where I'm like, okay, this house is new to me. I don't even know where to begin with this house. You can pick out, help me choose a fragrance, and they'll give you some questions that will match your profile, and then they'll come back with a selection of fragrances for you. And the ones that they picked for me, they were spot on. I would highly recommend. It's got inside of it saffron, bergamot, pink pepper, marshmallow, caramel, cognac, and ambergris. It's a beautiful fragrance. Think on the lines of a Dama Bianca, but totally different, but in that realm of a fragrance. That's where that classy, sophisticated, elegant type woman, type fragrance, type person comes from when I think about who would rock this fragrance. This would make an amazing signature scent. Shout out to the House of Beau. And if you're new to the House of Beau and you're like, I don't know what this is, what fragrance house this is, I have a full dedicated review and video to this fragrance and some of their other popular fragrances as well on the channel. I'll link it right after this video. I move on. Now this didn't do it for me, but I want to recommend it because I did play with it, okay, a little bit more, and I'm like, okay, it is good. The price tag, that's why I brought this one. And when I show you this next one, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about because I did a complete side-by-side wear test and comparison on the two of these fragrances. Price point, and then this other price point is a little bit steeper. And I am talking about none other than LIRA. This right here is amazing. Yes, another ice lemon pound cake, you guys. Blood orange. It opens up with bergamot in the beginning, lavender, cinnamon, jasmine, caramel, vanilla, musk. It's all the things. It's beautiful. It's so good. But the longevity, On me, it's not there. It's not there for a good time. It's not there for a long time. It's kind of there for a short time. And for this price, for me, I would just say that I would have wanted it to last a tad bit longer. So if you love this, but you're thinking that price tag is a little steep, I would highly recommend this. They're in the same family, same realm. I would say after just spraying them side by side, to me, this would be a little bit more sweeter, a little bit more gourmand-ish than LIRA, in my opinion. But try them for yourself, try before you buy. I definitely wanted to include this in this fragrance video because this is a beautiful fragrance. And if it was not for the short longevity, it would have been higher on my list. So when I here, I know you're not acting crazy. So when I want to find myself reach for this, all I do is just decant it, take it with me, and if I need to reapply, I will. It is worth it. But I just wish it lasts a little bit longer, so you still getting the side eye. But this right here really is good. I move on. A new one that recently came out from the house of Tomovici, and I believe this is called Xanat. I believe it's called that. It's probably not. It's probably not. I Google translated. I promise you that's what she said. This is more of a chocolate gourmand, in my opinion. Kind of coffee. It's really good. Inside of it, you have black sugar, dark chocolate, vanilla absolute, coffee, tonka bean. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is like a dessert. Now, this to me is a true gourmand. You know, from the list that I've shared, well, you know, like I said, it's personal preference. But when I think of a gourmand, this is probably as deep as I can go. Congratulations to the house for another one. This is an amazing fragrance, you guys. I have 3, 4 of their fragrances now. I have not been disappointed, not once. And guess what? They also have a discovery set. So if you're new to the house, like I was, never heard of them before, but you want to get your nose on something new, something unique, I would highly recommend checking out their website. Like I said, they do have a discovery set. I'll link it in the description box below should you want to check it out. I do have a 10% off discount code. Hello, honey. Yes, she does. But this right here is good. If you like chocolate and coffee and that type of creamy effect, very gourmand in my opinion, this would be right up your alley. I move on. Now this I thought was the sweetest thing ever. One of the besties, Brown and Beachy, sent me over a perfume sample. This is also on my wish list. This one is by Gourmand, and this is so good. Talk about rich. Talk about sophisticated and class. Now when I first took the cap off of this and sprayed it, it immediately gave me Gourmand Angelique Noir vibes. But then I grabbed my Angelique Noir and I sprayed them side by side, and I was like, oh no, you're doing something totally different. This is vanilla, it's spice, it's ambroxan, it's amber, it's musk, and it is absolutely so good. Look at the sample she sent me. Is that so cute or what? Thank you so much for sending this over. Oh, this is good. Oh, this just makes you feel rich, opulent, elegance, class, charm, sophistication. You've arrived. It's like hello dwelling, you've arrived. It's definitely one of those. Where would you wear this? This is signature scent worthy. You can wear this anywhere, anytime, any place. I can definitely see wearing this to the office. I can definitely see wearing this to church. It's not a huge sensual, sexy type of fragrance in my opinion. I get more boss vibes from it. I get more command the room. I get more elegance. I get a woman who knows her worth. She does not waste time competing and comparing because she knows, okay, she's the baddest in the room. Hello? Oh my gosh. I gotta stop. Oh my gosh, you guys. But yeah, that's what I get. This is absolutely amazing. I believe, if memory serves me correctly, a 1.6 fluid ounce is retailing somewhere up of $600-700, almost $800 with tax and everything. So yeah, this is on the wish prayer list, but this is really good. Thank you so much, Brown and Beachy, for sending this over to me. I'm cherishing this sample. I'm cherishing this sample. I have a luncheon and a tea coming up, and I'm probably gonna wear this. It's either gonna be this or Valaya, one of the two. I might mix them. Stay tuned. I'll let you know if that was a good combo or not. I move on. And that is it. That is my take on some amazing gourmand fragrances. If you don't want to smell too cake pie centric like, I made that up, go with it. It's what I do over here. Definitely check out those. Everything will be linked in the description box for you below. If you have any questions, any comments, do not hesitate to leave them down below as well. Remember what I said. Don't forget to leave me your scent of the day, because I know you all have amazing taste, and I like to know what you're rocking as well. If we haven't connected over on Instagram, girl, guy, what are you waiting for? Come over, say hi, and I'll see you in the next one. Until next time, you know the drill. Be blessed, stay fit, but more importantly, definitely stay fabulous, darlings. Thanks for watching. Bye.